Guys, I think Khamzat Chimaev is absolutely hilarious. He is literally so entertaining. On Twitter, he's been like tweeting the funniest things, or on X if you call it X. He even tweeted this picture of himself at Dricus Du Plessis, and I just think it is so funny. So at UFC 312, we had Dricus Du Plessis versus Sean Strickland, and I've said this in a previous video, but right now I think the UFC's middleweight division is so exciting, and of course so many UFC fans are so keen and ready to see Khamzat Chimaev in the cage with Dricus Du Plessis and see whether Khamzat Chimaev can get his hands on that UFC middleweight title. So quite a lot has actually been going on with Khamzat Chimaev recently. He got his UAE citizenship. There's these pictures of him going around with his UAE passport, and he looks so happy. And speaking of UFC 312, I really thought Khamzat Chimaev was going to be next to the octagon watching the fight. I swear in an interview he said he was going to be out in Australia doing some meet and greets with fans, but he wasn't there, and that really disappointed me because I really just wanted Khamzat to be there watching the fight. I wanted him to step into the octagon at the end of the fight and face off with whoever it is that won. And since Dricus Du Plessis did win the fight, just imagine if Khamzat did step into the octagon and face off with Dricus Du Plessis. I think that would have been so iconic. It would have been a viral moment. So I'm literally going to pull up Khamzat Chimaev's Twitter while I am doing this video because he did put out so many funny things that I just want to go over. So yeah, Khamzat Chimaev was definitely not impressed with the Dricus Du Plessis fight. He literally tweeted, "Biggest is this fight," with yawning emojis. He was hoping to see, like many of us, probably a submission or a knockout win. But for me, I definitely think the fight was entertaining. It was so bloody and so vicious. Sean Strickland's nose, I just can't get that image out of my head. Him literally like bleeding so much from the nose and trying to like reposition his nose again. Khamzat tweeted this one of Dricus Du Plessis and Sean Strickland facing off with each other. And then you can see there in the distance, Khamzat Chimaev like glaring, doing that funny things he does with his eyes. This image of himself literally dressed as like a king or a sultan here, and Sean Strickland is there and he's kind of dressed in ordinary clothes and he's there kissing his hand. That is definitely an image I think that would get Sean Strickland so angry, and we could just get another one of his iconic rants on the mic again. So I actually watched this video through, but it is literally a video making fun of Sean Strickland, and whoever did put together this video clearly has some really good editing skills, but it is entertaining.
Why are you gay?
Dude, I remember like laying in bed, like I remember what's up,
But yeah, clearly the rivalry between Sean Strickland and Khamzat Chimaev is so intense. As we know, at the UFC 312 press conference, Sean Strickland kind of just went on this big rant about Khamzat Chimaev, talking about his past, him being from Chechnya, his background and who he's been friends with in the past, and like issues with his nationality and whatnot. Clearly, Sean Strickland does have an issue and a problem with Khamzat.
Chimaev fled Chechnya, and now he's hiding out in the sand pit. He has a Bitcoin fucking scam, and he scams all his fans.
And that just kind of makes me think that, oh my gosh, we need to see Khamzat Chimaev versus Sean Strickland. The UFC fans deserve to see the pair of them fight it out in the octagon. Even there's so many more tweets of Sean Strickland here making fun. Why are you baby crying all the time? Father didn't give you love. And then again here, he's making fun of Sean Strickland's most recent look that he has with the mustache. I definitely think Sean Strickland does suit the mustache look. And then he even has this clip here of him making fun of Sean Strickland's fighting style. And here's actually a picture of Sean Strickland and Khamzat together, so I know the pair actually did train together. I've seen videos of it on YouTube. But Sean Strickland did actually speak about this in an interview, and he said that in training, Khamzat Chimaev would literally like ragdoll inexperienced fighters, and he would beat people up so unfairly.
Go and ragdoll low-level pros, like, dude, I mean.
And Khamzat Chimaev actually was saying in interviews as well that he's managed to actually submit Sean Strickland quite a few times in training before.
Tap him out?
Yeah, many times, bro.
What did you get him with?
Jokes.
So honestly, guys, I think UFC fans deserve to see Khamzat Chimaev versus Sean Strickland in the octagon at some point. However, just watching some of the recent interviews with UFC President Dana White, some of the post-fight press conference, it does seem like Khamzat Chimaev is next in line for that title shot. He will be fighting Dricus Du Plessis next. So how we will get a Sean Strickland fight, I'm not sure. Maybe we will get Khamzat Chimaev versus Dricus Du Plessis scheduled, and then Dricus Du Plessis has to pull out, and then Sean Strickland can like step in at short notice. Anyway, I really do think that Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys who is definitely hilarious, but is also unintentionally hilarious as well. So when I was enjoying looking through Khamzat Chimaev's tweets, I just thought that I actually want to go through like YouTube and find some of Khamzat Chimaev's funniest moments. So I thought I'd share those with you guys and just have a bit of a laugh. So yeah, definitely when Khamzat Chimaev was around Darren Till, he was so funny, and the pair of them made so much funny content. I remember this one time, and I
said in the press conference.
Yeah, you said it was me.
You said that Khamzat did it.
saw a clip of it on YouTube where Darren Till spoke about the pair of them training at the UFC PI. Apparently there's this big drinks fridge, and Khamzat Chimaev was literally like stuffing and like stealing all the drinks and putting them in his, and then other fighters would come and there'd literally be no drinks left for them. And then I saw this clip of literally Darren Till loading more drinks into Khamzat's bag. Also, has anyone realized how funny Khamzat Chimaev can spell things sometimes? I remember after Dricus Du Plessis and Sean Strickland's fight last time, he tweeted Du Plessis and just completely butchered the spelling of Du Plessis' name. I found that absolutely hilarious. And then I came across this video here where he literally could not pronounce Paddy Pimblett, and he literally tried quite a few times and he just couldn't pronounce it.
This new guy, what his name? With the hair, baby hair.
Paddy Pimblett.
Yeah, I can't say his name. Bobby what?
Paddy Pimblett.
Paddy Pimblett.
So yeah, clearly don't give Khamzat Chimaev difficult names to pronounce, because he will pronounce it however he wants, and guys, you'll just have to deal with it. Darren Till and Khamzat Chimaev comedy. Literally the pair of them had like the best bromance ever in MMA. Why are they like hardly together anymore? Every clip you see of Darren Till, he's like literally laughing his head off. He's like so red in the face, and he's like having the best time ever with him. I think the pair even lived together when training for their fight, and it seemed like for the pair of them it was like having 24/7 entertainment. And actually the pair of them was so cute together. There's this clip here and Khamzat's literally wiping Darren Till's face for him when he's eating. It's just so sweet and innocent, and it's quite cute to see Khamzat Chimaev show affection to somebody like that. So going back to press conferences as well, you can guarantee that if Khamzat Chimaev is present at the press conference will be absolutely hilarious. I was so disappointed when the fight with Paulo Costa at UFC 294 was cancelled, and it was cancelled like quite last minute as well. Yeah, the pair of them were like going back and forth on Twitter as well, and there was this really funny moment at the press conference where Khamzat Chimaev interrupted a question for Dana White. I think one of the reporters asked Dana White why Paulo Costa had pulled out, and Khamzat literally interrupted the question and said,
He went home, man. Himself, man.
Oh, would you ask about Paulo Costa? I didn't. I assume.
Also, I've rewatched that clip with Daniel Cormier as well so many times. Daniel Cormier brought up that moment where Khamzat Chimaev literally like held onto the towel to like try and make weight, and then the pair of them just started like laughing hysterically. Cormier and Khamzat Chimaev have so much humor, and I think the pair of them together are always hilarious. There's so many clips of them on YouTube like wrestling each other at the most random places. Wherever they see each other, Daniel Cormier is like ready to grapple and wrestle. I think most people love this moment from Khamzat Chimaev the most, and it's literally when he is in the octagon at UFC 294 and he was doing that funny thing with his eyes at Kamaru Usman, and I'm so surprised how Kamaru Usman managed to keep a straight face and like didn't laugh. So guys, for this video I wanted to do something a bit light-hearted, so let me know in the comments below some of your favorite ever Khamzat Chimaev moments. We all know he's definitely one of the most entertaining characters the UFC has ever seen. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to share and like and subscribe to my channel.